what's happening? How you guys doing? So can you believe we're at Friday again? What's up with that? It feels like time is flying by. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kimberly Joy Morgan of Do All Things with Joy LLC, and this is my weekly Share the Joy. So that means I want you to share it with people so that they too can learn healthy ways to improve their lives through natural means. So this is the place where health and wellness meets passion and purpose. I hope that you guys are excited about what I'm going to be talking about today because it's for my men once again. But my ladies who are married especially will definitely benefit from this one because it's about ED or erectile dysfunction. And basically I want to give some natural things that men can do to help in this particular area, especially as they start to age, because that becomes something that can be a problem in the relationship as well as for your own personal manhood. So just going to run through some things through diet and also some herbs that people can take, and you should be in and out within probably less than 5 minutes today. All right, so the first thing I want you to think about is Panax Ginseng, or what they call red ginseng. Okay, so red ginseng is what they call the herbal Viagra. Now there are real studies behind this one. Some of them are kind of like anecdotal kind of things, but this one there's some real science and study behind it. So if you're looking for something or need something, 600 to 1,000 milligrams 3 times a day. That's a natural way. The number one that I would say naturally. Also, it's known to have anti-inflammatory properties, and that's helpful because anytime an area is inflamed, it restricts blood flow, and we don't want that in that area for a man. It also improves lung function and capacity to get oxygen through the body, which is another thing of being able to increase blood flow and vibrancy in that particular area, and it can also improve the blood flow that we were talking about. Hey, Mary, so good to see you. All right, so the next herb is called rhodiola. All right, so that's another one, and I'll spell it for you. It's RHODIOLA. Okay, so rhodiola. A lot of them are found at health food stores. There are also supplement companies that sell them as well. So that's another one, and it's been studied, not as effective, but you could couple those two together as well for a more natural way of seeing if you can improve the blood flow there. And then DHEA is basically used with progress. So basically, you're going to want to make sure that you are, as you're progressing, what happens is that as we get older, that particular hormone dips in the body, in the male body, and even the female body as well. And so that's one of the things that you can get and use. The other thing is it has like wild yam, and for women, the oil that I use, it's called Progessence, and it's made by Young Living. I love it, and it has wild yam in it, and it helps that particular hormone in the body that's pretty much reported for us staying youthful in our bodies and our hormones to produce our youthful hormones that help us with that particular area of our lives. That is one of the things that you could use that's natural for women. But DHEA, and there are lots of actual supplements that you can purchase. And like I said, if you have questions, I can tell you which ones through the company that I use work best to help increase the DHEA in the body. Also, L-arginine, it's an amino acid, so you can actually get that in powder form, and then they also have it, I believe, in tablet form in some ways, can help and basically helps increase the nitric acid that releases relaxes the blood vessels for the flow to actually become more forceful and powerful through the body. And then acupuncture, all right? I know it sounds kind of crazy, but sometimes people don't understand the importance of acupuncture and using that Eastern medicine to release and relax and be able to perform in that area. So exercise is great, all right? Losing weight is another thing that can inhibit and cause issues with erectile dysfunction, and then stop smoking and also decrease the amount of alcohol that you're taking in. So if you find yourself as a smoker and alcohol and you're suffering from this, or your spouse is suffering from this, then you're gonna wanna take a look at some of those lifestyle habits. And if you find yourself overweight, that's another area where you can see some natural progression and change in that. Helpful foods, this one's fun. So cocoa, so some good old chocolate in that area, and pistachios. Drinking watermelon juice and pomegranate juice. All right, so these are just some natural things that can be done to help with erectile dysfunction for the men. I don't want to ever leave you out, and it's, you know, surprising. You guys don't know, I get inbox messages from people that say, hey, I don't want to say this in public, but I'd love for you to discuss this. And that's one of the things that you guys can do in the comments section. If you have something where you're like, hey, Kim, can you do some research for us? Can you figure out some natural ways in which to improve in this area of my life? I love doing that, and I love doing things that are relevant to what you want. So if you have something that you're interested in, let me know. I'd love to hear what you think about this particular Share the Joy and episodes in the comment section. I know this might be where people are quiet like crickets, because you're like, I don't want to put my hand up and say that I'm suffering with it. My husband will kill me if I say he's suffering with it, so we're just gonna stay quiet. It's okay. You can still share it out and be like, this ain't my problem, but it can help someone else. All right, so I would just let you know that you never know who's dealing with something. That's why I tell you, share the joy. I try to make sure that these are things that can improve your life and help you in natural ways, and I hope that you are doing well. So remember to do all things with joy and share the joy. Peace and blessings. Until next week. Bye-bye. And happy Mother's Day to all my moms out there. Peace.